Pisces, welcome to your July 2023 tarot reading. We're going to be diving into these energies here to see what we got going on for you all in this upcoming month. If you are a Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus placement, this reading is for you, okay? So we're going to be exploring the energies for the month of July. I'm over here shuffling the Spellcasting Oracle deck to see what your overall energy is for the month ahead, Pisces. So let's see what we got going on. Go ahead, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, because you are going to get something out of this reading, okay? So your overall energy for the month of July is inspiration. I love this, Pisces. So you're going to be feeling energized, motivated, creative. This spark has been lit up or relit inside of you. And I'm getting relit because maybe some of you have been going through a bit of a tough time, maybe some challenging experiences, but I'm also just getting, you might have been drained, to be completely honest, and may have been in a space where you have been focusing on like reviving and regaining like your energy, your mojo. Yeah, I'm getting this, oh yes, you got your mojo back. So that's what's coming through. Many of you are breaking through any kind of, creative blocks, writer's block, you know, any type of blockages that you've been experiencing, especially just going through day-to-day life. Pisces, you guys tend to be very magical and fantastical and, just kind of always seeing like the beauty, the inspiration in life. But you may have gone through a bit of a dark phase where maybe things weren't looking so magical to you anymore. So I see that your magical sight is being restored to you here this month as well, which is just so beautiful. I love that for us, I've got to say, because I'm Pisces moon here. So let's go ahead and expand the reading out, see what's going on for you in July for career and finance. We'll see how this inspiration is tying into different areas of your life this month, Pisces. So for career and finance, we have, yes, I love it. New moon in Taurus, prosperity lies ahead. Okay, so I want you in the comments, go ahead and claim it. My prosperity lies ahead, okay? My prosperity lies ahead. Go ahead, put it in the comments. That's you, affirming that to the universe, letting them know, yeah, I want to get in alignment with that. So for some of you this month, there could be some prosperity coming in around the time that the moon is transiting through Taurus. We don't have a new moon in Taurus this month. We'll have a new moon in Leo. When is that? Or in Cancer on July 17th, okay? So there could be something significant about that new moon. But also when the moon is transiting through the sign of Taurus, which is going to be July 10th through July 13th. So you might want to mark those days on your calendar. They can be significant for you when it comes to your career, your finances. Maybe some of you are expecting like a really big payday, a bonus, or this could even be unexpected money that's coming, unexpected opportunities that are also on their way to you. So, and it's because you are in this inspired space, because you are lit up. Oh, Pisces, what I say, the opportunities coming. Some of you, oh my gosh. Wow, this is really big. Some of you, this is a major contract, okay? Or for those of you, just, hey, look, I just been looking for a new job, okay? So that could be going on. I'm seeing for others of you, this is an investment in property. You might be buying a home. For some of you, this is a business, like a brick and mortar, like a physical location, a shop that you're going to be opening up, or, maybe these are the beginning stages, the plans with the Three of Pentacles. You might, still be in the earlier phases of this. But I'm also seeing, yes, drawing up contracts. So some of you, yeah, like you may be getting a really cool opportunity. You got double pentacles coming through with a prosperity card, which would be, associated with the pentacles in the tarot. So it's really like triple pentacles coming through for you. For some of you, this might come through an inheritance, I'm seeing. So my condolences if you've had like a family member pass away, but I'm definitely seeing, what is it, like an executor of an estate? It's some stuff like that that could be going on. Maybe you're getting some things situated Someone could be like including you in their will or something like that. And maybe I don't know, they're letting you know all of the arrangements of that, because we do have a tie to some generational wealth here, money that possibly comes through your family. All right. This looks really great, Pisces. Like for those of you that are wanting to establish that generational wealth, it could also have to do with you partnering up with another person that has a lot of stability for themselves too. So we're going to actually see what's going on for you guys in love and relationships, because for some of you, this can be, you know, a relationship getting more serious, getting more committed. You guys are planning for the future. You guys are like, hey, we're going to get a house together. We're going to get married, or, you know, whatever the case may be. I see some of you might be in like couples therapy, marriage counsel, premarital counseling, preparing for this like next phase of your relationship. So let's see what is going on in love and relationships for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements for the month of July. Love and relationships. Keep in mind, these are relationships of all kinds: romantic, platonic, familial, professional. Okay, we have interesting mirroring. So yeah, I get you and somebody are definitely on the same page. And I do feel like it has to do with this, because there's a lot of like teamwork and collaboration that is being focused on here. This is not a solo effort, okay? So let's see, we'll get a clarifier just to make sure everything's good. But I mean, for the most part, it does look like whatever partnerships, alliances that you're coming into this month, that may be presented to you this month, they seem to be, you know, on the same page as you, which is always refreshing, right? Some of you might end up owning like a lot of land. You might have a dream to like own land or to have like an estate. I don't know if you guys like dogs a lot or something. You might end up having like multiple dogs because you have like so much space. So there could be like other animals that you might end up having. Pisces, generally, you know, they like animals. Let me know, are you a Pisces placement that loves animals? I know I do. I'm obsessed. Absolutely. I do not use that word lightly, you guys. I am obsessed with animals. I feel like I'm very connected to them. I almost feel like I can talk to them. But look, I know I'm not crazy enough to think, oh yeah, let me go talk to this lion, because it will fucking rip me to shreds. So I have to keep that in mind. You know, okay, Pisces, idealistic, fantastical, I can talk to animals head ass until your fucking head gets like bit off by an animal. So look, okay, that's me just going on a little tangent there. But let me know, do you guys like animals? I know that's usually associated with the Pisces Virgo axis. All right, even if you don't have animals of your own, you know, pets or anything. So let me get a clarifier on this mirroring card. Okay, we have a Queen of Wands. Some of you may be connected to a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This may be the person that you're partnering up with. Interesting. Especially if it's like a business endeavor. Yeah, remember the inspiration. You got this like fiery energy. Now, for some of you, this could be placements in your chart. Maybe you've got some fire in your chart. But I also do feel like this is a person outside of you for the mirroring card to come up. Someone is inspiring you to be more confident, to be more assertive, to live an inspired life. So this could be this Queen of Wands energy, person that's like coming into your life, and they're inspiring you, motivating you in some capacity, okay? And the things that you see in them, you might look at them like, oh my gosh, they're just so vibrant and so shiny and just so like, they just, you know, take up space and they own their lane and they're just so authentically them. And it's just like, wow, like you might be dazzled by this person, but little do you know, they might be dazzled by you too. And they may see the same things that you see in them, they see in you. I get that the both of you are inspiring each other. This is a mutual thing. And this is really beautiful to be in relationships with people of any kind, romantic, you know, even your friends, you know, to be amongst company that, you know, inspires you. You guys mutually do that for each other. So I'm seeing this can also be a month where you are making some really big strides when it comes to your business, any kind of creative projects. For those of you that are freelancers, independent contractors, anything like that. That's what I'm seeing here is a pretty big contract that is being drawn up for some of you. Like, this is big money. Like that will set you up, you know, eventually for this 10 of Pentacles. Some of you are going to own, like, I don't know what this is you're starting, but this is going to be like a big thing. Like, I don't know if it's going to turn into like a corporation or just something. Like, it's not going to be a small business is what I get. And it's definitely could start that way, but it won't be that way for long. Like, this is something where you may end up getting like national recognition, or you're going to have like shops across, you know, the US in different locations and stuff. Look, like, what y'all got going on? Look, if anybody could do this, it's you guys. Y'all magical asses. Like, shit, do the damn thing. Okay? Do the damn thing. And I love that the inspiration is coming through, because sometimes the shadowy element of the Queen of Wands is someone who can be a bit competitive. But it doesn't seem like you and this person are in that space of competing against each other. Instead, you're choosing to be inspired by each other. That is really beautiful. Okay, Pisces. You love to see it. All right, look, this card, it was ready for you. Some of you are getting initiated when it comes to like your spiritual path. So we have a rite of passage, crossing the threshold. You know, whether that's a formal initiation for some of you, you know, within certain practices. I'm hearing closed practices as well. So it is like a very formal type of thing. You can't just say like, oh, you're initiated or self-initiate. But for others of you that are not a part of a closed practice, yes, you can definitely self-initiate yourself into some new spiritual path of your own choosing, right? So it could be either scenario there, really, okay? Either scenario there. Okay, let's get a clarifier here. This could be like, for some of you, you're starting a spiritual class, a program or something like that. You're picking up like a new spiritual text, some sacred text or something. It could even just be like a self-help book, okay? Yeah, self-help. 9 of Cups is all about the self. Self. So for, yeah, many of you, this is going to be like, okay, yeah, Spirit's like, look, it's not the same for everybody. Because as soon as I was going to say, it's not just for those with closed practices, I was drawn to this thing. I don't know what this is, this table here. But for me, this looks like something that's closed. Like, not everybody gets in. So yeah, like I said, it's going to be different for each of you. This is a closed practice for some of you, where you are getting initiated into like some kind of priesthood, priestesshood. But for others of you, this is your self-help journey that you're on. Like I said, you might be picking up a new book, taking a class or something, basically to better yourself, to become more self-actualized, right? And I think that's what you are learning through this fire sign energy that's coming through. This person is meant to learn the ways of the water from you, and from them, you're meant to learn the ways of fire. Yes. So like I said, this has a lot to do with charisma, confidence, you know, being more assertive, being more independent. When we're talking about the Queen of Wands in the tarot, we are talking about like the witch of the tarot. So some of you, this can be someone who's inspiring you to learn more about magical practices. She's got her animal, her familiar. And wasn't I asking you guys, do you like animals? Somebody might have a cat, maybe a black cat. Or you're going to get a cat. And we've got dogs. You might be a dog lover, cat lover, every animal lover. I know I am. I'm like, I love them all. Except like bugs and like some of the creepy crawly things, even snakes. It's funny because I got a snake tattoo. I like the symbolism of snakes, but they kind of freak me out in real life. Unless they're like the little small snakes, they're actually kind of cute. I actually consider like, would I get like a pet snake, like a little small one? But I'm kind of grossed out about like feeding them. That process looks pretty gross. But hey, you know, to each his own. Some people like, you know, exotic type of pets and snakes and reptiles and shit like that. Spiders. Woo! That just made my skin crawl. I'm sorry, baby. I can't do it. I'm kind of more along the traditional lines of pets. Dogs, preferably dogs. I've been debating getting a cat, but I don't like that cats be all over the furniture. They be on the counters and shit. I don't like that. Like, they don't listen. You know, at least with dogs, you can train them. And they listen. Cats, oh my gosh. So much sass, so much attitude. And it's funny. It actually makes me laugh. But I'm like, you know, practically, it probably wouldn't work for me having a cat. Definitely would get a dog. Self-reflection is your affirmation. I give myself permission to revisit old wounds. I give myself time to heal. Okay, so Pisces, that's your affirmation here for the month of July. I give myself permission to revisit old wounds. I give myself time to heal. Okay, so there may be something coming up. This could be the mirroring effect that's taking place. Yeah, even look how on this card, it's got like the two people, just like this one. So someone, I will say, they may be triggering you a little bit. I'll be completely honest. And I'm going to keep it a buck, Pisces. It's your trigger. It's not them. Okay? They're just living and being themselves. And I'm getting this thing of you feeling like, oh, they're just too much. They're just too much. Like, and actually, they're just enough. They're perfect. And I feel like you almost need to ask yourself, when did somebody tell you that you were just too much? Just too much, right? I'm getting that kind of vibe there, and it doesn't really feel good. So I think that is something that you guys are needing to maybe work on a little bit. You know, I know you guys take pride in being like mysterious and all of that stuff, but shit, ain't nobody. Your gifts are not just meant to be kept to yourself, Pisces. You are magical, mystical Pisces for a reason. Yes, we get that you love being with the divine and in your spiritual realm and all that stuff. But don't forget, you're down here in Earth with the rest of us. All right? And sometimes you might need to take up more space, like this Queen of Wands. You know, this is someone who's very clear about who they are. It's something about their identity. She knows who she is. And I think for you, Pisces, sometimes your identity can be so malleable, so changeable. It's like, I'm everything and then I'm nothing at all. It's just like the conundrum of being a Pisces or having Pisces placements. I get it. But there's something about you needing to be a little more contained, or having like edges, having a form, having an identity. That may be what is emerging for some of you, is like your identity, who you are. The world is really going to finally see it. And before you know it, look, you gonna be popping off like this Queen of Wands and just vibrant, and and it's not to say that you're not gonna be your cool Pisces, you know, self that still needs that time for solitude, still needs that quiet time, still needs that time with spirit. But you're also going to be the Pisces that is more engaging, that's more sociable, that's more warm and inviting, more connected. Like, come through. I like this for you. I like this for us. Look, like I said, I got a Pisces moon. So let's see what our charm is, Pisces. We're going to wrap you up for your July reading. For my Pisces, we've got, what is this, a little turtle? I love turtles. They're so cute. And wasn't I just talking about all these animals and stuff? So some of you might like turtles. Maybe you're going to get you a pet turtle. I'm like, damn, now that I think about it, I could get a pet turtle. They're cute and they eat regular things. Like, I actually like watching turtles eat. It's just really cute. So look, I'm over here nerding out about animals and pets and things. So some of you, look, get you a turtle. Look into the symbolism of a turtle. Of course, we know they move slow as fuck, but they're also like really wise, wise beyond their years. So, you know, that's definitely that Piscean influence. Also, their shell is like a protective mechanism. I think that's something you guys, oh yes, that's, oh, come through. Okay, so a lot of the reason why you guys don't put yourself out there is because you're very sensitive to energies. It's not that you don't want to maybe be more like the Queen of Wands, but some of you feel like I physically can't do it. I don't understand how this person does it. It's because they have a shield. It's a buffer that keeps other people's energies out. And honestly, the biggest buffer that keeps other people's energy out is them being clear about who the fuck they are. Like, it's them having that very clear identity, this very clear knowing of, you know, what is mine and what is other people's, you know, that keeps a lot of that bullshit that you experience at bay. Okay, so this is like, this message can get, I just feel like, oh my gosh, I can sit here and probably do a reading for you guys for an hour, because it's something about, this is a really big process that you guys are going through, this like individuation process. Like, this is getting really deep into the psychology of you, Pisces. And look, this is not a free therapy session. I wish it was. And also, I'm not a therapist, so so there's that. But yes, Pisces, maybe wanting to work on like strengthening your aura, your boundaries, your energetic boundaries. It'll make it easier for you to navigate in the world like the Queen of Wands, okay? So with that being said, my loves, I'm going to wrap it up here. If this resonated at all, please leave me a comment below, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Until next time, sending you all so much love. Take care. Bye.